there's a lot of ways that you can really test your opponents.
TMCB 10, yes, I know. I overcompensate by I don't want an empty moment, and then I end up talking too much.
Silence is okay.
I'm working on it.
We'll work on it. It's okay. But let's get to this next one. M, you ready, brother? Let's get to this next one. It's going to be Pat Combo versus Mouth. Is this going to be Peach Dittos?
I really hope not.
Please don't be Peach Dittos. Please don't be Peach Dittos.
No, it is. It is. It definitely is.
Please, someone just choose someone else. Someone pick Falcon.
All right, if I say something, if I start saying something that's more than 3 sentences, cut me off. Just saying.
I'll show you some commentary tech in a minute. So we're going to get into Peach Dittos. Now, the problem that comes with this is sometimes they lack in definitive killing power, and we end up sitting here for quite a while. That's why you first hear me groan as soon as I hear about this. Because I've seen these matches go on into triple digits, and I'm still asleep. But right now, we're seeing the early lead coming from Mouth. Do you know how much experience he has really with Peach Ditto?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sure it's not something he's never played before, but I don't think that there's another relevant Peach. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
So, when it comes to this, I'm looking for it. First thing that we're seeing is that Mouth is kind of looking for different things, it seems, than Pat Combo. Pat Combo's been doing a lot of grabbing turnips and chucking these. Mouth, I don't think I've seen a ton of it yet. At least Pat relies on it a little bit more. Mouth doing a good job of trying to just simply keep things boxed out. And there's a dash attack to hold with it. So what are goals you think that Peaches have in this particular matchup?
If 2 Peaches are floating, the one who's floating above the other one is winning. You want to be above your opponent. You want to come down with those float cancel fairs. You want to twinkle toes them with the down air, that combos. But I've heard a lot of Peaches talk about the Peach Ditto in their commentary, and they always talk about how the winning position would be above the other Peach, because then you can come down.
That makes me think of like Smash 64 and Kirby's, right?
Yeah.
Like, I always want to be the Kirby on top because that means that I have the better chance to dare. And considering Kirby's up air in 64 is complete garbage, that makes much more incentive.
I hope Peach loses. No, no. The tried and true way Peach Dittos work is Peach Dittos. The ones who lose are the viewers. The ones who lose the hardest are the commentators, though, because they rarely know what to say.
It's such a strange one. I don't have a ton of like Peach main friends, so I don't know this as well. I don't get to talk to Mouth that much. Usually I'm up here talking, and I don't get a chance to hang out with him outside.
I know there are some things to avoid because I'm always wrong about it, like explaining how float canceling works and what the exact frame data is.
If you want exact frame data, Smashboards exists. Take a look. Take a look.
Float canceling is important. It lowers the lag. You don't have to out-cancel it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it makes so that you can do unique things when you're approaching people. Like, I think I see people use Nair. They do float cancel Nair, immediately land, go for grab. Like, they use it kind of like almost like a frame trap setup or a jab grab kind of feel to it.
With float cancels, Peach has tons of moves that are positive on shield. By tons, I mean you only have 4 aerials, so I guess that's 2. Boy, I'm just pretending Peach is just a godlike character.
Ooh, okay. I like what I'm seeing from Pat.
JX, I would love to know the specific misinformation, so you could correct me. I wouldn't say it again.
Go ahead, tweet at him at TuesdayACX, whatever you'd like, and he'll be able to take a look at it later.
I mean, we got time. I'm so glad. This is like the people's. What's the word? Like, this is a courtesy to the viewers. They struck to Yoshi's. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mouth. Thank you, Pat Combo. Thank you so much for striking to Yoshi's.
Not choosing. That's great. Forward throw. That's going to be the finish.
All right, so we got game 1 going to Mouth.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It's not that bad. It has potential to be bad. This is one of those things
where like these both don't mind going in.
It has potential to be bad. It's like when you see someone pick Young Link on screen, you're like, oh my gosh, here we go. And then you look and you're like, oh, it's Axe, okay.
Yeah,
like, every character has potential to be lame and boring. Every character can.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's switching it up. Not confident in the Ditto. Pat Combo going or Zelda.
No. What?
So I'm not going to pretend I know what this matchup is. I'm just going to talk about Zelda a little bit. She has very little approaches. She relies a lot on her waveland movement and that. Her forward air and her back air, really good. they're pretty good. I mean, you have to run into them. So
I know a little bit about this character thanks to Umbreon.
oh yeah, Umbreon Mao.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And
Super old school.
yeah, he's like super OG. If you guys ever want a good read, make sure you read Drastic Improvement for a fantastic read when it comes to mindset and how to think like a competitor. That's actually one of my favorite reads. And funny enough, I hadn't read it until after I met Umbreon, and I texted him. I was like, "Hey, I'm reading Drastic Improvement." He says, "What do you think?" And I told him, "I either think all these things already, or I agree with whatever you're saying." And you know that bit where he says, "You need to stand up right now." I actually stood up, and he's like, "Good." So we've been seeing Mouf using a lot of these aerials, just doing his best to box out Pat combo. The reason being is Pat's been doing a good job of hitting these aerials. Fair and Bear aren't identical, I don't believe. I believe they have different frame data between the two of them, but you can still do Fair and Bear within the same short hop, I believe, in this game. I know you can in PM. But it makes sense why you would choose a character like this against someone like Peach, doesn't it? Where you have that potential to have high knockback and potentially end stocks very early. But the problem is taking quite a bit of damage in the process from these turnips. And it feels like he's just chipping and whittling away.
Now, there are reasons for doing things, and just because there's a reason to do it doesn't make it a good idea.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to say about Zelda. Zelda relies a lot on your opponent just kind of running into things, like baiting your approach, wave landing back, holding shield, getting attacked, up smashing at a shield, fading away, doing your little aerials to zap them away. And all of those things are good against a player like Mouf, who likes to approach and likes to come in real quick and is pretty aggro. If you saw in the Peach show, he was the more aggro of the Peaches, which is why that game was bearable.
Yeah.
But just because that makes sense, that these things that Zelda has are good against a player like Mouf, doesn't mean you're about to beat this Peach with Zelda.
I mean, I wonder how much experience Pat Combo has with this character.
Boy, you never count out an Arizona low tier. I will tell you that right now. Never, ever count out an Arizona low tier.
This is pretty odd.
I mean, I know some, like, tier list topsy-turvy results. I mean, The Lake has beaten Gar, Sheik versus Zelda. I know a guy from Georgia named Upkey who has lots of results with Zelda.
Sure.
So
we've seen this character being played at a high level, and if anything, I think Umbreon was like, with the way Umbreon told the story is like, yeah, I pretty much made this character look good. For a little while, I made this character look good.
You know who else mained Zelda at one point, once upon a time?
What was that?
JF.
Really?
Yeah, JF mained Zelda at one point.
Wow.
I mean, I guess technically he still does. He just holds A.
Yep. He just discovered this the strongest move in the game, that down B. Oh God. Avoids that turnip again.
Ooh, something interesting. Okay. I am almost positive about this. These two characters have unique air dodges. These are the two characters. They have better air dodges than the rest of the cast. I think everyone has like the same air dodge, except for these two. They have really good air dodges.
Wow.
I think they have the same air dodge, actually.
You missed your... Okay, you know what's funny is that now we groaned about the Peach Ditto, and now
this is taking longer.
This is taking much longer.
It is definitely taking longer because Zelda... I mean, Zelda's whole game relies on your opponent kind of running into your stuff. And Mouf is, like, he's respecting it for the most part because, you know, this is a tournament. He wants to win. Oh, man.
Oh,
I just imagine that she has high heels on because she's in that dress, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine she's got high heels on the bottom of each heel. It's like a taser.
Yeah.
She just, like, jams it in you. You're just like, oh, yeah, you think you got me?
I imagine... Can we just, like, imagine her as a redhead and then just Scarlett Johansson this thing? Like, make her like the Black Widow? And then she... Black Widow skins, please, for 20XX. I think that's one of my favorite things about 20XX is, like, the fact that I get all the skins. Like, I always play Robin.
Oh, yeah?
I always have to play Robin.
That Marth? Or
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Marth. And then I was like, I have friends who play Falcon, so I was like, you have to be Batman. They say, but I want to... No, I don't care. You're Batman. And we're dueling this out and wrap this match up. Mouf taking it with this solid Peach.
Yeah.
Against the unusual counter pick of Zelda.
You won't see that every day, but
No.
when you do, it's a real treat.
I need to go talk to Umbreon about this character.